Hi guys, I'm Vishnu. I am a full-time MBA student at London Business School. I'm currently at University of California, Berkeley, on exchange at the Haas Business School. So I've been living in London for the last few years, and hence I applied to LBS, which is really good for financial tech. And I'm interested in entrepreneurship. I started my own fintech company back in London. For me, it was very important to come to the US, particularly California, and understand more about entrepreneurship and the Silicon Valley. Hence, Haas was a no-brainer. What I've liked about Haas is the people are extremely approachable, super friendly. There's a great culture here of making everyone welcome, and the professors are super interesting because they are real practitioners from the field. Some of them are actually investors themselves, so they're giving me coaching on how to pitch, how to improve my odds of raising funding, how to fix my business model, and other related stuff.
I see. That's really cool. So can you tell us where you did your undergrad?
I did my undergrad in India at BITS Pilani, Rajasthan.
Wow, that's another great place to be in. Must have made a lot of good friends there.
Yes, some very inspiring seniors and batchmates. And then I moved over to the UK to read nanotechnology at the University of Cambridge. So that was a master's.
Oh my God, you have a lot of degrees under your belt.
I love studying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like a lifelong student.
I see. So nanotechnology.
That's right.
And then how did you get into finance?
Because of the opportunity. I think nanotechnology I felt is still more in the research phase. I like entrepreneurial stuff. And as I said, I was in London. I moved from Cambridge to London, and financial tech is really hot. There's a lot of trends happening, like, real change that you can see, whether it's payments or international money transfers or other related technologies such as blockchain. So that really attracted me. It's the same engineering mentality, trying to look at problems, fix them, and then hopefully create value for the users and also for yourself.
All right. So can you tell us what it was studying at London Business School? Did you have to sponsor yourself? Did you get scholarship?
I actually took out a loan. I think it's pretty hard to get scholarships at the business school level. So I got a student loan from a company called Prodigy. There's several others. I really like them. They've been like super helpful.
I see. So what were your favorite courses at London Business School?
My favorite courses was corporate finance. I think because I don't have any finance background, I found that really exciting. There's a lot of hardcore technical skills that you learn from some of the best professors in the world in finance. So I would say that is a favorite one.
I see. And so you came as an exchange student to Berkeley just for one semester?
That is correct. I'm here, and it's my first time in the US. So I'm here just for like literally 3 months. Trying to
just for one semester?
One semester.
So how do you like it here?
I love it. I think, as I said, people are very different, a lot more approachable, and the weather is totally different. The culture, it's much more American. LBS is very international. Haas is a lot more American.
All right. So did you get to meet a lot of entrepreneurs, venture capitalists?
I did actually. I met a bunch of entrepreneurs and VCs through my professors here. So they've connected me to a couple of them. And as I said, some of the professors are VCs themselves. So it was really useful, just like hearing their perspective on my
Yeah, so what is your company all about? What is your company called?
We are called Asset Vault. And we are a fintech startup. We help people catalog all of their assets in one secure online register and protect them through digital wills and home contents insurance.
I see. So are you like a unique player in your market, something new?
We're pretty new. The whole industry, especially the insurance industry, is undergoing a lot of change. So we're one of the few unique players in Europe, I would say. There's competition globally, but not in Europe that much.
I see. So what about your GMAT? Did you have to write GMAT to get into business school?
Yeah, you have to write GMAT to apply for business schools.
Yeah, so what was your GMAT score?
My GMAT was around 700.
I see.
Yeah.
Did you prepare for it by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So what was in your profile that made it stand out of so many other profiles?
I think there was, what I would say, I worked for the right sort of companies. I was at Bain & Company for a couple of years. That usually goes down well with business schools. But also I think the story, I had very clear idea of being an entrepreneur. I wrote that in my application, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So I think it was believable. So where I am, and where I want to get, and how the school can help bridge that gap. Because it was LBS, I said I wanted to be a fintech entrepreneur. I was working for 3 years before business school at a fintech startup. So everything was connected very clearly.
All right. So do you have any particular advice for students who are applying here?
To Has, I think the advice.
I mean, why did you pick, like, say, Berkeley and not like Stanford or Harvard or MIT, for example?
I think the culture. So Berkeley is it's the world's best public university.
I see.
It's not private. So people here have really struggled to come up. I mean, that's my impression, and I'm one of them. So I feel much more comfortable here versus going to like a private university.
Where there's more elite people?
I mean, that's one reason.
Who had it easy in life? Is that your impression?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, just different perspectives. So I visited.
So you feel it's more
schools.
collaborative here?
It's much more collaborative. Something that I can relate to. So I'm sure like Harvard and Stanford are awesome, but I'm much more comfortable in Berkeley.
I see.
So you should go to the school. That's one advice. Talk to people there. See if that resonates well with you. Because there's no point. You're going to spend 2 years of your life at a business school, and if you don't gel with them, then or any school for that matter, then it doesn't matter if it's a great brand name or not. At the end of the day, you have to be happy.
All right. Thank you, and wish you the very best with your career.
Thank you so much.